If a healthy man came in your life, would you be able to recognize him? This is something that I work on with many women as it relates to women who've maybe had trauma in their past or toxic relationships. Maybe there was betrayal. They have a difficult time identifying healthy men. So I want to talk about 7 characteristics that every healthy man possess in hopes of making things easy for you or your dating experience. If you're new here, welcome to Heal the New Sexy, where we discuss all things healing, self-love, and relationships. My name is Cynthia. I am a licensed therapist. So I have some notes. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes, okay? So first, a healthy man is patient. He's not going to rush the relationship. Now, this would be triggering for some women because if you've dated a man who in the past was non-committal, or he was like, can we just go with the flow? It feels like the same thing, but it's not. What this man essentially is doing is that he understands that there's a pace to relationship building, and he's allowing the relationship between the two of you to grow and to establish, okay? And also he is trying to read you. He's trying to get information from you and cues for you on whether you're ready for commitment or not, okay? Number 2, this man is kind. This is the type of man who, if you say you need something or something happens, let's say for instance, you get a flat tire. He finds out where you are. He may say, where are you at? You're like, I'm stranded on 285 with all this bad traffic and all these potholes. And I've got a nail in my tire, and he'll be there to help change the tire. He's a kind man, okay? He's not a con man. He's a kind man. And this could be triggering if you initially dated a man, or if you've been in a relationship with men before in the past and they showed up as kind, but really they were gaslighting you. That's not who they were. So they showed up as kind, and then as the relationship went along, their true selves show up. But he's going to be kind for the duration of the relationship. Number 3, he's teachable. He doesn't present to know everything, and he's willing to learn things from you. So if there's something that you master, say you are great with budgeting and he's not the best at it, he would be open and willing for you to teach him how to budget. Now, I know you may say, Cynthia, whoa, I'm not teaching no man how to do anything. He needs to know how to do everything. But let's be honest, there's weaknesses that we have that will be strengths for him, and there's strengths that he has that will, wait, am I saying that right? There's strengths that he has that may be a weakness for us. So, but he's teachable. He's willing to learn new things. And this may be maybe you, okay. I had a Latina sister say that she was watching my videos. Hey girl, hey, maybe he don't know how to merengue or bachata or salsa. His hips stiff, okay? But he let you get out there and hit that bitty bitty bumba, okay? He let you bitty bitty bumba. That's Selena, y'all. For those you're like, who is that? That's Selena. That's Selena. Let me move on. But also in being teachable, maybe he listens to healthy podcasts. He's a reader. He seeks out information. He's teachable. You want a man that's teachable because you're going to teach him how to love you. I know sometimes women be like, I'm not teaching no man how to love. We are not all the same. We're created differently and we need different things. And so he's going to be willing to learn from you what you need from him. Okay? Number 4, he's balanced. In that, what I mean by that is that his emotions are balanced. He's emotionally intelligent, but also he can see things from different point of views. He may have his point of view, but he's willing to see yours, and he's able to see yours. There's nothing more frustrated than feeling misunderstood in a relationship, but he is balanced. He'll be able to see your point of view. He may not agree with it, but he's able to see and respect your point of view. Number 5, he's submitted. He's not submitted to God, but there's also people in his life who he's submitted to. This may be a mentor. This may be a pastor. He is submitted. So he's also going to lead in submission. He's not going to ask you to do something that he's not willing to do. In unhealthy relationships, you may have dated a man who talked about submission, but there was no one in his life he was submitted to. There was no voice of authority in his life, not even God. Number 6, he's safe. He's physically safe. He's emotionally safe. I don't know. this is something that's really important to me, that a man that's safe, and women know it. Women know when there is a man that they're around, that they're in their presence. That it could be that you go to get your oil change and you're like, this man is a really safe man. He respects women. He wouldn't do anything to intentionally harm women. He's safe. You may find this if you've experienced a man that's unsafe. You may have a difficult time relaxing around men. You may have a difficult time trusting men, but this man is safe. He's trustworthy. And number 7, last one, he's loving. He's loving. And the love of a man looks different than how women love. Okay. Oftentimes women sometimes are looking for their mate or partner to love them the way their girlfriends do, or to love them the way their mother did. But men that love you, they provide for you. And this is just not financially. They provide solutions to you when you present a problem. They provide protection for you. And the protection doesn't have to be that somebody's threatening you. The protection may be, baby, it's going to rain. I know you don't like to drive in the rain. Is there anything you need? I'll go and pick it up for you. Okay. He provides warmth. He provides nurturance, and how men nurture again is different than how women do. But his love, it's not that I don't want to say it's overwhelming, right? But it may feel overwhelming. Can I say this? If you haven't experienced healthy love, it may feel suffocating. It very well may be. Because if you're used to one, let's say for instance, in your previous relationships, you experienced unhealthy love, so you had to always be doing something in order for the person to show you love versus it being given freely, you may feel like he's suffocating you. You may feel like he's all in your space and he's doing too much. But that's what healthy love looks like. A man who loves you gives it freely. You don't have to perform for it. You don't have to beg for it. It's just something that he'll give to you. And you have to pay attention to your internal cues so that you don't reject that. This will be something usually with women who have had unhealthy relationships that I work with. I tell them, when you date again, you may have to come back to therapy, or you may have to come to coaching when you're dating again, so you don't sabotage the relationship. Right? I know we say, there's what I wish I could have a healthy man, Smithy. I wish, but then when he comes into your presence, it can be very triggering. It can be like he doing too much. No, this is what healthy love, this is what relationship looks like. And if you haven't experienced in the past, you may sabotage it because you're suspicious of what he doing. Oh no, he too nice. I was about to say, how can a man be too nice? But especially if you haven't had healthy relationships, you'll accuse him, you'll assume that he's showing up in a certain way only to take advantage of you. And that's not true. All right. So there, of course, these are just 7. There are characteristics that I did not write down, but let me know in the comments, what's a characteristic, a healthy characteristic? This may be for our ladies that are dating, that every man, that you believe every man has. Okay. Put it down in the comments. I would love to continue this conversation down below. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember, healed is the new sexy. Bye-bye.